Hello children, in this video we'll learn how to represent linear equations on a graph and how to obtain its solution graphically. So let's begin with the first example. Here I have taken two linear equations with two variables, that is 3x plus y is equal to 1 and x minus y is equal to 3. In standard 9 already you have learned how to represent this particular linear equations on a graph when you are taking only one equations at a time, that is 3x plus y is equal to 1 is given. So using that method that you have learned in standard 9, I am going to get the coordinate first. So first I will select 3x plus y is equal to 1. Here I am taking in rough 3x plus y is equal to 1. In the first case I am taking x is equal to 0, so I will be writing here 0. Okay, so I'm putting here 0, then 3 into 0 plus y is equal to 1. 3 into 0 is equal to 0 plus y is equal to 1. So eventually I'm getting the value of y as 1. So when x is equal to 0, I'm getting y is equal to 1. When I have taken x is equal to 0, I got y is equal to 1. Similarly, you can select a different value for x and eventually you can get what will be the value of y for that corresponding value of x. So x is equal to 0 we have taken. So what next value you will take? You can take any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever you like. Or you can also select a number for y and then you can find the value of x in reverse and you can get the coordinate x and y. Alright. So now I am taking this x as 1. I am taking x as 1. So what value of y I will get? When I am taking x as 1, 3 into, in place of x it will be 1, then plus y is equal to 1. It is given in the equation. So 3 into 1 is equal to 3 plus y is equal to 1. So eventually I will be getting how much? 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is equal to, this is y is equal to minus 2. That means when x you are taking as 1, you are getting y is equal to minus 2. Okay. So I have got two coordinates, two pair of coordinates, that is 0, 1 and minus 2 for the first equation. I am selecting only 2 because we need minimum 2 points to draw a line. So with these 2 points I can draw the line for this particular equation. So I am taking only 2. I am not going for 3 or any further. Alright, let's go for the second one. X minus y is equal to 3 it is given. So now you can take any value for x. Here I am taking 0. When I will take x is equal to 0, minus y is equal to 3. That implies y is equal to minus 3. So I got the value minus 3 here. Understood? X equal to 0. I have randomly selected a number. You can select any number 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, any number. But I will advise you to go for the smaller number first, because when you are drawing a graph, you are taking x-axis and y-axis beginning with the point 0. You are taking the numbers initially as 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay. So the smaller number you will take, you will find it easier to plot. Alright. So I have taken x equal to 0 and I have substituted the value of this x here in the equation. So 0 minus y I got 3, then eventually y is equal to minus 3. So when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 3. Now let's take, now I am taking here y as 0. Alright, I am taking y as 0. So now x minus y equal to 3. So this time I have taken y as 0. So I will substitute the value here. 0 is equal to 3. X minus 0 is equal to what? Obviously x. So x is equal to 3. So when y is equal to 0, I got 3 as x. Alright. So for the first equation, I have the points 0, 1 and 1, minus 2. And for the second equation, I have the point 0, minus 3 and 3, 0. So let's plot it in the graph and see what is happening. So let's go for the graphical part now. For the first equation, we have the coordinates 0, 1 and 1 minus 2. So we'll represent the first one first. So 0, 1, right? So 0, 1. This is going to be the coordinate 0, 1. Then the second one is 1, minus 2. So I'll go for 1. Then on x-axis it is minus 2. So here 1, minus 2. Let's join the 2 points. This line is representing the first linear equation, that is 3x plus y is equal to 1. Now let's go for the second linear equation. We have taken the coordinates by putting certain value. We got the value of the other one that we have already discussed. It is 0 comma minus 3 and 3 comma 0. So first we'll go for 0 comma minus 3. 0 then minus 3 here. This point 0 comma minus 3. Then the second one is 3 comma 0. This is 3 on x-axis and 0 on y-axis. So we don't need to move. This is the point only. This is 3 comma 0. Let's join this two. This line is representing the equation x minus y is equal to 3, and we can clearly see we got an intersecting line here with a point of intersection as this one. And what is the coordinate of this point of intersection? We can clearly see it is 1 comma minus 2. So this point, common point of intersection, the coordinate of this particular point is giving you the solution for the set of linear equation, that is 3x plus y is equal to 1 and x minus y is equal to 3. That means at this point of intersection, whatever coordinate you are getting, that is 1 comma minus 2 here, the value of x is 1 and the value of y is minus 2, which is common to both the linear equation, both the lines. This x and y is common to both the line. That is why this particular x and this particular y will satisfy both the equation. Hence the solution for this two is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 2. In this way we can obtain the solution of a set of linear equation graphically. I hope it's clear now. Thank you everyone.